Hi, this is Dana Ranahan from Body Works Sports Physiotherapy, and today I'm here to talk about foot pain. Do you have foot pain, or have you ever had foot pain? Well, I'm going to tell you the top 3 sources of causes of foot pain that we see in the clinic and what you can do about it, some simple tips. So basically, one of the main things that we see in the clinic is plantar fasciitis, and I think that's a term that a lot of you have heard out there. So if we look at the foot, the plantar fascia is basically almost like a ligament that comes underneath the foot and attaches onto the heel of the foot. And so if we look at your actual foot, it would mean that you get pain usually right in the heel. And so sometimes people will get a little spur or a heel on the bottom of their calcaneal bone or the heel bone that can create pain. And sometimes people will have just a real lot of tension in the foot that creates that trouble. So plantar fasciitis has pain here. That's one of the main ones that we see. One of the other pains we'll see is medial arch pain. So on this inside of the foot is where there's some ligaments that support your arch and support you from collapsing your foot. And people will get pain in this arch. And we see this commonly when someone has trouble controlling their foot and they collapse their foot like this, so it gives them pain in through the mid part of the foot. And thirdly, one of the things that we see in the clinic is metatarsal pain or metatarsalgia, which is pain on the bottom of the forefoot and sometimes gives numbness and tingling. So pain on the base of these 2 toes that sometimes can refer down into the second and third toe predominantly. Well, there can be different causes for these things. So to give you a few general things to work on is calf tightness is a very common factor with these things. So if the calf is very tight and the tension through the foot is increased, and this commonly creates plantar fascia or tightness in your arch. So one of the things you can work on at home is a roller stick, or if you have a rolling pin at home, and doing some work rolling through the calf muscles. Now there's a number of different ways that you can roll the calf, but this is one of our favorite ones here because you can sort of move it around and control how much pressure you put on the calf so that you get the inside and the outside of the calf rolling it through. You can sometimes even roll the sole of the foot, either with a roller stick or you can get a golf ball underneath the foot. So rolling to release some tension in the calf first and a little bit in the sole of the foot. And secondly, one of the exercises we work on once we've got some mobility in the foot is to get some better control of your arch and how your foot moves. So one of the things we use is a little towel, and you can scrunch together the towel and pull the towel underneath you to try to work on getting the toes working and getting some lift through your arch and getting the muscles working together. And then we work on taking the towel back and away from our foot. So towel curls with the toe is the second one. And the third thing that we would work on is thinking about how to control your arch. So if your arch tends to drop, one of the exercises we want to work on is, can I work on lifting my arch? It's a very subtle movement, but keeping my big toe on the ground, because a lot of us will tend to roll on the outside of the foot, and that's too much. So we call this like a doming of the arch, trying to get a lift up the inside and getting the arch lifting subtly, but keeping your big toe on the ground. So those are our top 3 exercises that you can work to help relieve foot pain. If you're having a lot of pain, we also would recommend using some ice, and sometimes you can get a water bottle full of ice and roll underneath your foot. That can help to alleviate pain. If these things don't settle it down, please give us a call at the clinic and we can help you sort out other roots of the cause of your problem. So check out our website or give us a call at www.body-works.ca.